Hey everyone, welcome back to another Project Maynardstang Wheel Wednesday video. In this video, I'll give you a brief history of the Specialty Equipment Manufacturers Association, or SEMA, and the SEMA show, a true bucket list item for any automotive enthusiast. In 1963, a group of small manufacturers of performance equipment for early hot rods organized an industry and called it the Speed Equipment Manufacturers Association, or SEMA. Their mission was straightforward: develop uniform standards for certain products used in motorsports competition. Originally, all of the members of SEMA were founders of companies that produced speed equipment exclusively. In the beginning, the original companies operated free of the constraints that came from governmental regulations. Today, those original companies are large and successful, and some, such as Edelbrock, Anson, B&M, and Offenhauser, are known internationally for their products. More than 40 years later, the small group of operations has been joined by thousands of companies, designers, producers, and suppliers. SEMA member companies contribute to the strength of a $29.9 billion a year retail industry. SEMA eventually became the Specialty Equipment Market Association, recognizing all businesses in the distribution chain. The SEMA membership list has steadily grown. There are more than 6,382 corporate members. Products supplied by the industry are in the United States and throughout the world. In the recent past, membership in SEMA has been increasingly important to businesses. Since the introduction of California regulations in the 1960s, federal and state governments and regulatory agencies have proposed and introduced a variety of restrictive measures. Although they were sometimes enacted to improve safety standards, the laws and regulations were often too broad in scope and caused repercussions and detrimental effects on businesses. An overview of SEMA can't overlook the annual SEMA show. From beginning in the late 1960s, about 100 booths at the first show, the SEMA show has grown. The SEMA show now features more than 2,000 exhibit companies. This brings us to the timeline of the history of the SEMA show itself. In 1965, automotive magazine publisher Noel Carpenter organizes Speed and Custom Equipment, the first ever speed and performance trade show. In 1966, Carpenter produces the second Speed and Custom Equipment trade show, with SEMA sponsoring the event. The first official SEMA show took place in January 1967, separate from the Speed and Custom Equipment trade show, under the grandstands of Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, featuring 98 booths and approximately 3,000 attendees, and was organized by Robert Peterson. Throughout the next few years, the SEMA show outgrew its facilities multiple times, which landed it at the Las Vegas Convention Center in 1977, where it would stay. In 1982, SEMA assumes full control of the SEMA show from Robert Peterson. Later, in 2002, the Las Vegas Convention Center completes construction of an expansion, opening up an additional 1 million square feet of space for the show. In 2016, the 50th SEMA show, held since 1967, takes place, along with nearly 140,000 industry professionals from all over the world. Today, the 4-day trade show continues to provide the industry with unique opportunities to grow their businesses. The SEMA show is on track to host more than 161,000 individuals, including 71,000 buyers, 2,400 exhibiting companies, and 3,300 journalists. Before I let you go, here's a look at some of my favorite SEMA projects from this year's SEMA show and some stats about them. Tavares' 675 LT. Features: gold exterior accents, gold McLaren F1 inspired brake calipers, custom interior inspired by the McLaren F1, interior gold accents, downpipes, and 22-karat gold plated exhaust heat shields inspired by the McLaren F1. B is for Bill to Jump-A-Con. Features: a full custom chassis, SC motor suspension kit, LS V8, 35-inch tall tires, Shelby GT500 brakes, and a custom off-road racing interior. Alex Choi's Unicorn V4 Huracan Super Trofeo. Features: Lamborghini Super Trofeo body kit, hood-mounted phone charger, Gintani F1 exhaust, flamethrower tune, an insane wrap, and it's the first street-legal Lamborghini Super Trofeo race car. Salvage the Savage's DeLorean. Features: a wide body kit, twin turbo LS engine, custom wheels, custom animated headlights and taillights, race inspired interior, and a Haltech gauge cluster. Salvage the Savage's C10. Features: a full custom chassis, C6 Corvette IFS, Tesla Model S IRS, Tesla Model 3 battery pack, 3 Tesla Model S motors, custom wide body kit, custom racing interior, custom roll cage, and a Haltech digital dashboard. Ford's electric F100. Features: a Mustang Mach-E GT drivetrain, all-wheel drive, roadster shop chassis, Forge Line billet aluminum wheels, and a JJR billet aluminum custom dash.
This chair, I can still hold a hand and in my own way dance to the music that I hear. It don't rock, it rolls, it's a few years old, but it gets me where I'm going. I can't reach some things, but I see some things that you don't even notice. And I have no fear that God still hears my prayer. 'Cause I'm standing 10 feet tall in this chair. And I'm not the one who gets to say what's fair. In this chair, some may say I'm brave. I just take it day to day, standing in this chair.
Visit ProjectMaynardstang.com today to help us help MDA keep people fighting muscular dystrophy happy and healthy. Your support truly helps.